This is Life, Liberty, Happiness with Brian Schley and Trent Warner. Streaming live each week on Media Squatch Plus and available on demand in the app or wherever you get your podcasts. Real talk, real freedom.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Life, Liberty, Happiness. I'm your host, Brian Schley. We are live in the David Hawnaker State Farm Studios. Well, like a good neighbor, David is there. Welcome in the studio, Mr. Trent Warner.
Howdy.
And over there, punching buttons.
Hey, I'm on medicine. Okay.
Hacking
up some lungs.
What did Trent say? We like the herd immunity.
Herd immunity. It's what they used to teach before COVID. You just cough in my face. I would thank you. You're making me stronger.
Oh, me. Oh, we got a great show for you today.
You forgot to mention her name.
Oh, Emma.
Hello.
Sorry.
Yeah, all you said was...
Emma's still licking her wounds from this weekend.
I don't know. After I watched their quarterback throw in the second quarter, I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Don't be messing with Cade Klubnik.
He overthrew like 4 passes and
you would be too if you're running for your life. Anyway, we'll talk football a little later on in the show.
Yep.
It's been a busy off week. Getting back in the swing of things right now. Not having a guest on.
That was a fun
series.
Fun series.
Yes. Yeah. And I can't wait till it starts back up in after Memorial Day, right?
Next year.
Yes. 2026.
Yeah.
So make sure, if you haven't already, go to @LLH_podcast on YouTube and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just click on it, subscribe.
Yep. Which I thought of that because you made fun of me last week about that. However, do you still know people, and this happened to me twice this week in the same email chain, 2 of the people that I had to email still have @AOL.com.
Good Lord. I actually saw an AOL place in D.C. a while back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess people still work there.
Oh, I suppose so. It's funny. I haven't heard of that in forever.
It's amazing how
you always know that someone is older.
What's funny is
we're at 30. We've made the 30
subscribers. 33.
Oh, at least on my YouTube, it's 30.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Well, that's more than we had last week.
Gone down.
No.
I was watching a guy on YouTube this morning that I thought was really good. And I forgot where I was going with that.
Well, AOL. SOL.
SOL. Oh, it does. We lost 3 subscribers. What happened to that?
No, we had 29 yesterday.
Anyway, we got to get up. We got to get our subscriptions up. No, I know what it was. It was amazing to me because most of he was an undercover agent, right? Undercover FBI agent. And he was talking about his stories. And he always had to stop and keep saying, well, we didn't have smartphones back then. And these were drug busts during 2004, 2005. And hard to me to grasp that we didn't have this stuff.
I know. It's amazing.
There was a time where, Emma, when you hit a button, you had to hear, remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, things have changed dramatically. So if you're one of those people and you're over the age of 40, you have to put YouTube and then in the search @LLH_podcast. And it's right there, big bold, subscribe.
Yep.
You click it. You don't have to fill out any information.
Nope.
There's nothing other than subscribe.
I think that's a weakness there. And I mean, everyone does it, not just YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, TikTok does too. It's a subscription, but a lot of people still think that's a moneymaker, money cost.
But you can check out all of our videos there. I from time to time go back and watch our show because it is very entertaining.
Yep.
Wouldn't you agree? Emma.
I don't go back and rewatch them. But I watch it when I
What a
upload
producer.
them. Well, I watch.
I mean, we are,
upload
even
them.
her short clips, we're getting to the point where our short clips are getting 1,000 views now, which
Yeah,
is kind
I
of
know.
cool.
Yeah.
When we first started, it was 180, you know. We still have some duds in there, but it's
Here's
mainly-
what I think was funny.
Yeah.
So our last guest, Judge Krantz, hearing the backstory from my wife of how nervous he was.
No way.
And that's what, how many guests do we get in here go, they're nervous?
Yeah.
Like, it cracks me up.
Well, I'll tell you, for somebody that's sort of nervous, he sure was calm. You can see why he's a judge.
Yeah.
His demeanor, man, what a
Yes.
professional.
Yeah.
I love professionalism.
Yeah. And we had a lot of comments about him, so which was great.
Yeah.
That's one of them I loved. How do I get into his Wednesday church thing? Do you remember that one? That was from Dave. He texted. How do I get? Never mind. That was Thursday when you you weren't reading your text apparently on Thursdays.
I can't remember what I was even doing.
Exactly. All right, backwards and forwards. Maybe we can try to get something out of it on this one.
Okay, let's see if I remember.
All right, huge college football weekend.
Oh, that was my Saturday.
Man, I started at 7 a.m. with ribs and smoked them and everything you could think of,
Yeah.
and opened the man cave door because it was so cool outside, and just me, my nephew, Logan came over, just watching college football all day long.
Loved it.
Flipping too.
Yeah.
Not just
Well,
one game.
I was going to, but the beauty of it for me was the teams that I like were kicking ass.
Yeah.
And I don't like watching close games anymore.
Oh, really?
I like to see my team blowing the hell out of somebody. So Tennessee was throttling Syracuse.
Yeah.
And dude, you know how long it's been since I've seen UVA throttle anybody?
Right.
And, you know, going into the game, I really thought Coastal Carolina was probably a team that could come in and beat Virginia.
Sure.
Man, it was just nice watching them just manhandle the team.
And I was,
and my daughter was there.
I was curious. So I watched the college game day, and I was happy with
They
what
did it the right way.
with Lee Corso.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Just have him come on to the opening season, let him do that.
It's perfect. And by the way, as much as we make fun of him, how right was that dude?
The guy got every game right that he selected. And did you see the stat? Every team that he played on or coached won on Saturday.
Wow.
He had no losses Saturday.
It was a terrific tribute.
Yeah.
So out of curiosity, I flip it over to Fox.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Fox. Was it Fox? Yes.
Yeah, they have the other one.
Yes, the high noon or whatever
Yeah.
they call it, right?
They were also at Ohio State.
Yes. Now, I've watched them before. It's not, I mean, it's okay. Urban.
Pat McAfee changed that whole variable. People were
Correct.
just starting to start migrating over to high noon, and Pat McAfee changed it all back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I guess they tried to counter with
Yes, they're getting
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
Awful.
Oh, really?
Awful.
He tried too hard?
Way too hard. Now, he has joined Fox to where they have a regularly scheduled show, which I think is terrific. Jason Williams is on it. Remember White Chocolate?
Oh, okay.
He's got some different people like that are phenomenal, and they're going to be good. I think John Gruden now works for Barstool.
Oh, okay.
So that show is going to be good. I'm not, but as far as High Noon being, no, it was terrible. First of all, he shows up in a Michigan shirt,
Yeah.
and then he just starts yelling at the Ohio State fans during. Stop! Like McAfee doesn't do that. He strings them along just perfect, and then
Like the one thing I'm glad Lee Corso has left. I've been saying that for 3 or 4 years. I mean, it was just unbearable. It's like watching Dick Clark on New Year's Eve.
that's right.
But man, the thing I'm irritated now with, Kirk Herbstreit has got to get rid of the dog.
Yeah,
That thing annoys me to no end. It's like, what is it, his stress dog or something that he's got to take it with him everywhere? I thought the dog died last year.
it did, but he's got another. He's got multiple.
and the dog takes a dump right before the field goal.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So the dog, right before they do the field goal, the dog takes it up. Nobody cleans that up. You think there would be a handler or something. And Kirk Herbstreit still puts the ball down, and they're all jumping, and McAfee is yelling, "You're in the dog poo."
I thought it was kind of crappy that the kid obviously knew how to kick.
Did you see the reaction Pat McAfee had when, wait a minute, they brought in a ringer?
Yeah.
He obviously was a ringer.
Sure.
Yeah.
But hey, for $250,000, I'd do it too.
He still upped it.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be 100. He made it 250. He's a good dude.
But yeah, just the whole weekend of just college football. And then to have it on Sunday.
Yeah.
And Monday may have been a little too much because poor old Bill. And we'll talk about that in sports.
Oh, okay.
Good Lord.
Did Emma go to sleep back there?
No, even she was.
That was a bad game.
Oh, that was a sound effect.
Woo.
Yeah. But anyway,
Yep.
So that's all I did was football. Pretty much. I mean, I can't think of anything else.
I did football, and then my buddy Brian's 50th birthday came up, so we went out on his boat.
Oh,
He takes us out on his boat for his birthday.
I didn't get an invitation.
Yeah, it was kind of full.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we did that, and I don't know. That's about all. It's a good time from what I can remember.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't think we didn't do anything special on Monday either. It was a very nice weekend, I would say. Although, I got a quick story I'm going to tell, and I mean quick. So my brother-in-law works for Sealy Posturepedic Mattresses, right?
Okay.
So when you buy a fifth wheel, as we did, anybody who's ever owned a camper, motorhome, whatever, the mattresses, you might as well have this table. Yeah. They're awful. Mm-hmm. So I knew I was going to be purchasing a new mattress. So, of course, I called my brother-in-law. And, God, the smoking deals he gets me on mattresses is not even top of the line. Stearns & Foster I'm getting for like $800.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. So they ship. Obviously, they don't ship, but they hire a service that ships. And so I get the message from them that they're going to be delivering the mattress yesterday. Okay. First of all, the text message says they will be arriving at your house in approximately 47 minutes.
Wow.
Okay.
That's pretty specific.
So down below, it says you can track the delivery by clicking on this, right? So I click on that. That says that they'll be at my house between 10 and 10:30, which is not 47 minutes from when I got the text. So 47 minutes from when I got the text would have been 9:30. So I said, you know what? I better not take any chances. I better go to the house. So I set from 9:30. 10:30 comes, still no mattress. 11 o'clock comes, and I call the number and I'm like, where's my mattress? And the lady's like, they're just running behind. They should be there by 9:30. I'm like, okay, fine. I was like, look, the mattress is actually going to my office. Can they just deliver it? And I knew they wouldn't because they won't deliver to a business for some reason. Yeah. I don't know why. So I knew it was going to go in the back of my truck and down here, right? Mm-hmm. They pull up at 11:30, dead square in the middle of Bedford Avenue. Not, pull over to the side.
They just stopped?
Yep.
In the middle of the street?
Yep. Four-way flashers, and they're opening the door to the back. So I open the front door, and I'm like, hey, I got a driveway in the back. Just pull around. And he says, see. So I said, okay. So I go through the front door into the back, and I look, and they have stopped on 2nd Street, which is a one-way street, in the middle of the street, and they are unloading the mattress from that point. Too late to say anything at that point. So they come over. I have them put it on the back of my truck. And when he's leaving, I say, go straight. See. That's all I got. I go inside, grab a sandwich, come back out to leave to come to, drop the mattress off here. And the truck has turned around and is now facing the wrong way on the one-way. No. And is at the intersection. I see a fire truck in front of it.
Nah.
And I'm like, what is going on? So I'm like, I don't want to be around when. So I leave. And when I get down to the intersection of Avenel and Bedford, I see my nephew with his lights on coming down Bedford Avenue. So he stops, rolls his window down, and he's shaking his head. And I was like, they were delivering my mattress. I don't even know what they did. And he was like, well, they took out a power line.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, they should have delivered at my office and none of this would have happened.
Daggone.
So, yeah, that was my, and then I had to get that stupid thing in that camper by myself. That was a king size mattress through a door upstairs.
Oh, God, that couldn't have been easy.
Dude, I cussed my wife.
Aw, what's your problem?
Knickknacks. You know how I am about knickknacks.
Everything.
That mattress had to hang on every knickknack she's got in that place.
Yeah.
And everyone I hit, I'm just like, why? Why do we even have this hanging on a door?
Yeah.
But yeah, after I calmed down and
You think it's going to be more comfortable?
oh, it was like sleeping on like just a cloud.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's wonderful. You can never beat a Stearns and Foster, man. I wish they would. Oh, maybe I should hit my brother-in-law up to sponsor the show.
That's a good idea.
Sealy Posturpedic. If I'm comfortable, everybody's comfortable. That's a good tagline. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that was my weekend and yesterday.
Oh, Brad and I butchered some hedges out front. We went and worked on a couple rentals.
Oh yeah, you should have invited me. We got in trouble one time for butchering hedges.
Oh yeah, Granddaddy Jack.
Yeah,
could have killed us. And we did the same thing. We murdered these things. But no, I mean it had to be done. They were overtaking the houses.
Emma, did you watch football?
A little, but I was at the lake all day. There's no TV on a lake.
You were at West Virginia?
Bluestone Lake. Yep.
Nice.
Did some skiing.
What's the connection to Bluestone?
My family lives 30 minutes from there. My dad's family.
Gotcha.
We grew up on that lake.
Nice.
Went some skiing. Went headfirst into the water. Gave myself a concussion, but
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I did it to myself. I dropped my ski to do one ski, and I didn't put enough weight on the back part of my foot, so it shot me out of my ski, and I went head first, going 40 miles an hour into the water.
Moly.
Yeah, I came up and I thought I'd broken my nose. Like I couldn't feel my face.
Wow. You should take it a little more easy.
Well, I got up again and it was fine. It just was a one-time thing.
How is class going? Because this is it. This is the last semester.
It was going good until I got sick. I just bed rotted yesterday instead of going, but it's going fine. I'm creating a sports broadcast reel for my capstone project.
Nice.
Can we be a part of that?
You can hold the camera.
MS Sports.
Yeah, Media Squatch Sports, MSS. That sounds bad.
I think it's MS Sports.
MS Plus. Nah, I don't know. That's great.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all come up with, I don't care. Anyway,
Yeah. What you got this weekend?
We've got the neighbor's kid. Oldest son is getting married.
Sam.
Sam, yep. Yeah, I laugh because Sam is graduated from Virginia Tech, and then he's getting his master's now. So while he's getting his master's, basically his dad was like, "Look, you gotta work. You gotta pay your own way here." So I had inquired one time, "What's Sam doing?" And he's like, "Oh, he was washing dishes for Mellow Mushroom, but he ain't doing that. Like, he drives a bus." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Yeah, he went out, got a CDL, and he drives a bus for the Blacksburg Transit."
Oh, wow.
Of all things, could you picture Sam driving a bus?
No.
And I love it because, dude, a CDL is worth every penny.
Sure.
That dude is, no matter if his, education that dude can earn a living driving.
Yeah.
And so as soon as he said that, all I could think of was Ralph Cramden.
Well, why is the wedding in Fairfax?
That is where his fiance is from.
He's going down the wrong road, Bart.
We're not going to mention that.
Bart.
No. So anyway, Ashley, they are leaving Friday.
First off, I shouldn't be giving any advice.
Yes. Emma laughs. They are leaving Friday. Me, being the trooper father that I am, very much, you are very familiar with this. Reagan has a volleyball game.
Yeah.
in Danville at Westover.
Oh, God. You Danville and then Fairfax?
Yeah. So I'm Danville and then Fairfax. So
What time's the wedding?
the wedding is Saturday, but rehearsal dinner is Friday. And the Warners were in charge of the rehearsal dinner. So, of course, my wife gets, consumed with that, helping.
So are you going
I will
Fairfax
miss
Friday night?
the rehearsal, but I will be going Friday night.
Are you taking Reagan?
Yes.
Okay, so after the game,
Yes, we'll drive.
you have to drive back to Lynchburg and then take off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So, but, Reagan's one of those, like I'm sure your kids were, I can't miss. If I miss, I'll lose my position. She's terrified.
Oh, yeah, you can't miss.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So, and they're doing well. I think they're 6-1 this year. So,
Really cool.
yeah, they've been very, very good.
I'll have to come by and watch a game.
Yes,
You need to give me a little more notice.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll be there.
Friday we'll be at Westover.
Actually, I had the potential to be able to do that.
Oh, before I forget, I know this is probably sports, but
Well, I'm
I
not
will
going
forget.
to Westover. That's down in Danville.
As you know, we sponsor a race car, right?
Yeah.
Corey Dunn. And so Corey had told me at the beginning of the year that they purchased a brand new late model car and that they were going to be working on that to basically be in the Martinsville race, which is the biggest race, for late model. And man, he sent me a picture of the graphics of that car.
Yeah.
It looks sharp. I hope he makes that race.
Oh, cool.
So, and of course, we sent a new logo over to him. So,
Has he been practicing on the Martinsville's track?
oh, yeah. Well, they practice. I forget how many practices they get, but he's been practicing on Ace Speedway. I think it's similar.
Okay.
I don't know much about it, but that would be awesome if we had a car in the race at Martinsville.
Oh, that would be awesome.
So, looking forward to that. So, shout out to Corey and his dad, Larry, in hopes that you guys do make the race.
Yep. For me,
Yes.
I've got, so I mentioned about going on the boat for Brian French. He celebrates his birthday like you do. It goes on
for a week.
For a week,
Yep.
or for you a month. But we are continuing the celebration. His wife, Catherine, got him and his friends tickets to go see the Redskins.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going up. It's probably been 10 years since I've been to a Redskin game. So, I mean, they were actually called the Redskins at that time.
Wow.
Get this, the mail guy came up to me today, and he's wearing an old school Redskin hat. And so I love when the mail guy comes in. He and I always talk Redskins. I was like, dude, I love the Redskin hat. I said, I'm heading there this weekend. I said, I'm going to take my old school Redskin hat too. And he goes, oh, you better not. I said, really? And he goes, they don't let you wear the old paraphernalia inside the stadium. And I said, are you sure? And he goes, I'm not exactly sure. No, I'm not sure, but that's what I've been told. You can't wear the Redskin stuff. So I went on AI and Googled, and you can.
Oh, good.
So I got my Sean Taylor jersey. I'm going in with that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
God, that guy was so good.
Yeah.
What school did he go to?
Miami.
The U.
Do you remember how he got killed?
Yeah, somebody broke into his house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the second time. Here's the story. They should make a movie about this. The only reason he was there is because he was doing his own physical therapy, and they let him do it in Miami because he wanted to be around his family because his house had been broken into. So, knowing that his house had been broken into, he put a machete under his pillow or the bed. And so they broke into it again. The only problem was they had guns.
Yeah. It's why you should protect yourself.
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
Oh,
And he's murdered in his own home.
jeez.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving. Emma, what do you got this weekend?
I'm dog sitting for Caitlin, or not dog, house sitting,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
farm sitting,
Yeah.
and working.
She's got plenty of them.
It's a zoo,
Yeah.
so
Hope you're prepared to feed the goat.
I already did that. I liked it. It wears a little diaper.
Oh, my God.
I named it Milo and Otis,
Who's Otis?
the cat.
Oh, Jesus.
She
Does
has
the cat have a diaper, too?
They got
No.
3 ducks.
3 ducks, chicken.
Ashley named them breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's awesome.
They got 3 cats, 3 dogs.
Whack, whack.
2 horses and a donkey.
3 goats, 5
She
pigs.
calls the donkey Rodney.
Oh my God.
She says, "Come here, Rodney." Oh, it's quite hilarious. Anyway,
Yeah.
on this day,
On this day in history.
1783, the Treaty of Paris was signed, which signified the end of the Revolutionary War, and the USA got its independence from England.
Wow.
I wonder how they were able to do that. You would have to meet, right?
Yeah.
Adversaries would have to meet and work things
Negotiate.
out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I often think about that when they talk now about the National Guards.
Yeah.
And we've had guests on where we talk, I believe the last guest we had on, they talk about the National Guards being used in the past
Yeah.
many different times.
I was going to interject there, but I didn't want to jump into the middle of
Sure.
the interview so much. But remember, we've had 2 guys that have gone and served. It sounds like they're in the Army, but they were actually with the National Guard. Brian Keaton, remember the guy that threw the grenade at the National, and Captain Walls.
Yeah.
Also was a member of the National Guard. And they were at the military bases in Iraq and Afghanistan, just like the Army are. Yeah.
Yeah, it just, it made me think when people complain today, Trump's using the National Guard.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think this is not new. This is nothing, it's deteriorating, the Constitution.
And what we've said for a long time, just tune it out.
Yep.
Do the right thing.
Yes. How's the crime right now, Emma, in D.C.? There is none.
Right.
It's nice.
It's improved. Yes.
All right.
So in my history,
Yes.
I'm going to use what you didn't call on me last week. And I admit, I haven't been able to adjust your agenda because I've been rushed.
Work.
At work. Work gets in the way. But get this. In 1932, Amelia Earhart was the first woman to go across the country in an airplane. 1932. It's not even been 100 years since she's done that. But do you know what happened to her? Do you remember what happened to her?
Yes.
Amelia Earhart?
Disappeared in the ocean somewhere.
Disappeared theoretically in the ocean. They also think there's a chance she was on an island and just like Castaway, like she was stuck there till she died. So she disappeared in 1937 trying to go across. I think she was trying to go around the world, but she was trying to go across the Pacific. And she disappeared. They lost radio contact with her in 1937. And then they pronounced her dead in 1939 just because they assumed she's dead.
Right.
After 2 years.
Oh,
I just wondered, if they found the plane, do you think they'd find like makeup and mirror? Like she was trying to put her makeup on
My God.
while she was flying?
Awful. Wait, is she the one that couldn't see? Was she blind? No.
Oh my God.
What
Why
was
would you make a pilot, your first woman pilot, go across the country you can't see?
Wasn't there a
Helen Keller?
Helen Keller.
That's not even close. That's a lady that taught Braille.
What?
She created Braille.
She wasn't a pilot?
No.
No?
Man, we need to take some history lessons, which I'm including myself in that.
That actually killed me.
I think it's accurate. She wasn't kidnapped. Which one was kidnapped?
That was
Neither of those two.
that was the daughter of
Hindenburg? No.
something like that. Lindbergh's.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's you're thinking of the male pilot that went across, Charles Lindbergh.
Yeah.
I think it was his
Daughter.
that got
Yeah.
caught for hostage.
And when there's Patty Hearst, what was
Yeah.
the deal?
I don't know. Patty
He was
Hearst.
kidnapped.
You're probably more right.
Anyway,
Yep.
moving on. Legacy media headlines are back.
Yeah. I've been waiting for these.
So, actually, while I was doing them, Trent, I actually thought, I wonder if I should try to find something positive every week. I don't know
That's
that
a
I
good
could.
idea. I like that. I like to be positive.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure ABC, CBS, and NBC does ever.
Can't.
Right. I mean, there's so many things to be positive about.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you can criticize the administration. There's plenty of things.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of good things going on.
Oh, yeah. Just think of how powerful he would be if he had anybody that just told the truth.
Truth, period.
side, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So ABC News,
Yep.
their headline was more than 1,000 current and former HHS employees signed a letter calling on RFK Jr. to resign.
You know what? They're showing you who the swamp is. That's the 1,000 that I would fire.
Absolutely. I said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear it. And you know why I don't want to hear it? Because let's not forget, you had how many intelligence officers that said the Hunter Biden laptop was Russia disinformation?
Exactly.
I mean, so we don't listen. We don't listen to that crap no more.
Do what's right. Put your blinders on.
Yep.
And just keep on doing it. Tone them out.
Good job.
Yeah.
And when you have that, you know they're heading down the right path.
What do we say all the time? We know we're doing right when the people that we see on our feed are complaining. When those certain people are complaining, I know we're doing something right.
That's right.
Yep.
CBS News.
Yeah.
Appeals court blocks Trump for deporting Venezuelans under the Aliens Enemies Act. It just...
I'm so tired of these rogue judges.
It is. Yep. And that is all it is.
That's right.
Like I saw the one out in California where it said that Trump misused the National Guards in L.A.
Yeah.
Now, when he used the National Guards, that same judge said he was not allowed to. An appeals court said, yes, he's allowed to. Now this same judge is back to saying he did it illegally.
That guy should be fired.
Right. Like, why do we keep doing this?
Yes.
And it's the same thing with this.
Yep.
I thought the Supreme Court had said, yeah, you're well within your rights to do this.
Yeah.
So why do we still have judges stopping it?
Yeah.
That's the part I don't understand.
Yep.
NBC News.
Yes.
The Epstein accusers put pressure on Congress to release files.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little more on that subject under what's happening.
Okay.
Because I know how you feel about the Epstein files, and I want to get your take on a few things.
Can't wait.
Moving on to drama.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
Need insurance in Bedford? I'm David Honecker, your local State Farm agent. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, we've got you covered with personalized service and great rates. Let us help you protect what matters most with the reliability and trust of State Farm. Call us today at 540-586-8194 or visit our office that is conveniently located at 1232 East Lynchburg-Salem Turnpike in Bedford, right beside the Walmart. We are your go-to State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call us today.
All right, I caught up and finished a show called Countdown on Prime.
Okay.
Which was really good. And then I watched I think it was 2-hour episode of a guy named Scott Payne. I think his name was Scott Payne. Terrific interview. And I don't even know who interviewed him, Trent. He was so good. He was a former FBI undercover agent.
Yeah.
And what I loved about him was basically him saying, look, he was a case agent. And so his job is basically putting all the people together to make a case, right? And take it to a federal attorney, whatever. And he always bragged about, he worked with local law enforcement or local state troopers, whatever. And that's how he built cases, which I thought was really interesting. But he infiltrated a biker bar, biker club, the Outlaws. Apparently, they're big against the Hells Angels. They have a riff, whatever. So he was able to infiltrate and take down a whole chapter of them. That's what he's famous for, I guess.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, he had some scary stories. There's no doubt. But interesting. I really have come around to Emma's way of thinking.
Oh.
You can find some interesting stuff on YouTube.
You said you're starting to just kind of go through and find stuff.
It's so many different things. Like, obviously, Dale Jr., his downloads are still there. He still interviews like he used to. And I love them. The interviews are so good, man. He's such a good interviewer.
Yeah, I do like that about him.
So yeah,
I was looking up here while you were talking there too, but have you seen this thing? And I'm seeing it blow up like crazy. Emma, you may know about it. It's called Unknown Number High School Catfish. Dude, it looks wicked. And I'm seeing so many people say, and this is the exact phrase that I see everybody say, your mouth just drops open. Like, oh my God.
and what is it?
It's called Unknown Number High School Catfish.
What's it about?
I saw the trailer, but I couldn't quite understand what the trailer was. And then Jeff, the guy that was telling me about it, Jeff Rupert, said that it's just crazy. And I think it has something to do with two people go missing or something. And then somebody is like messaging the parents of, like,
Can't do that stuff.
like they know how they went missing.
Not do it.
Yeah, it's intense. But let me tell you what you got me last week on. That damn Dallas Cowboy thing.
Oh, it's good.
I am so pissed at you, but I'm also riveted by it. So there's 6 episodes, if I think correctly.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to really go through all the glory days. And I'm at episode 4, and they just won their 3rd Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had to watch, okay, maybe if episode 1 is him taking over and, you know, they do a parade for Tom Landry and he's the heel. But then the next 3 episodes is all a winning. And I'm like, God, I just want somebody to beat them. Mm-hmm. But I will say this. The 3rd Super Bowl that they had, I kind of rooted for him because I love Dion. And when Dion joined the team, I just really enjoyed that segment last night. So, and they're really good at hooking you to make you watch the next one.
Yes.
So last night at the end of the 4th one, which I didn't bite because I try to go to bed at the same time every night, he says, I made a deal with the devil. And so I know that now things are about to hit the fan for the last 2 episodes.
So as Barry Switzer's already happened.
And
I know you like Barry.
okay, yes, you and I can watch things. It's amazing how both of us can misdiagnose watching the same thing. That story he tells about his mom is the most painful thing I've ever heard someone talk about.
You have to refresh my memory.
He was laying in bed. He was he was going to the University of Arkansas. So he went back home for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
And his mom was hooked on barbiturates and alcohol.
Yeah.
And he tells her something to the effect, and I don't want to tell the whole story. I don't like doing that. But he tells her something to the effect, I'd rather not see you if all you're going to be is drunk. I only want to see you if you're ever sober again.
Yeah.
And he rolls over in bed, and the gunshot happens.
Yeah. I do remember that now.
Dude, that can mess.
Yeah.
For a man to do that as a college senior.
Yeah.
And still be able to have a successful life as a coach and a career and all that. Man, what a thing. I know what you say about, and I don't want to say either what he did to Troy Aikman was crappy.
I couldn't, when I saw it, because I don't remember it. I
didn't remember almost any of this.
And I was so angry when I found that out. I was so mad.
Yeah.
But it also, I have learned a lot now that, like when the Micah Parsons thing happened, it doesn't affect me because I understand who Jerry Jones is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can complain all you want to about Jerry Jones, but you can't complain on the backside of it.
Yeah.
They're the most expensive franchise in the world.
What I really liked about this documentary, there's a lot of people that aren't that honest.
Right.
And for a guy that's a billionaire or whatever he is now, to talk about how much money he was hemorrhaging in those first years and didn't have money to sign somebody and that kind of thing, he was so freaking honest. And Jimmy Johnson was so freaking honest. When they do that thing about the toast, I had no idea that story was even that. I did not remember that story. The look on his face sitting in the chair, they do such a good job of him having that stare down.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, it's so good. So I'm glad you got me to watch that. You did get me to watch that.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to sports.
It's time for sports.
All right. Obviously, we talked a little bit about college football weekend.
Yeah.
It was terrific from start to finish. I enjoyed every bit of it. I will say my biggest disappointments from the weekend would be Texas and North Carolina.
Yeah.
it's one thing if you get beat. It's another thing. Texas got dominated.
Yeah.
Like that just seemed like it wasn't even close. And I know it wasn't that bad, but I hate it. And I hate it for the quarterback. I think he's probably going to be a really good quarterback. I really do.
Yeah. Peyton.
But at the same time, you can't, all of these analysts can't come out here and tell me constantly how prepared the kid is. And then the game, he looks totally unprepared.
Yeah.
You know, I would rather them just say, hey, this is his first start. You know, he's going to have a learning curve like everybody else. But that's not what they told me.
Yeah.
You know, and I kept saying, I listen to Nick Saban. Nick Saban said there's a reason he sat behind Clinton Ewers.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I will see.
I lost every big game. I lost Alabama and Florida State. I lost Clemson and LSU. I lost Notre Dame and Miami. I lost Texas and Ohio State. I couldn't get a parlay right this weekend. I missed on everything.
Alabama killed me on all of my parlays.
I could not believe that one.
It's one thing because LSU went into FSU a couple years ago and got beat. It's one thing to get beat. It's another thing to get. I mean, they got beat on all facets.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like one team was mentally and physically prepared, and the other team was just, I don't know.
You know what's crazy about that? I really was happy for the Florida State coach.
Yes.
That they didn't fire him after last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to believe that a broken leg could change everything for a whole program. When they lost that game and then didn't get into the playoffs, then their team just totally left before the bowl game.
Yeah.
And he never recovered last year. I think they may have won 2 games or something
that was
like
it.
that. And for him to recover and win that game, but here's the thing about Florida State. They get up for the big games.
Yes.
I don't know who they have next, but it would be somebody like Boston College, and they'll get beat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, how about the kid coming from Boston College, their quarterback?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, he had the
I didn't know where he came from. Yes.
He came from BC.
Okay.
Where he dominated Florida State while he was at BC.
Yeah.
And so the funny part was when he made the statement, you don't have Nick Saban to save you.
Yeah.
Like, who says that to Alabama?
He backed it up.
And then back it up.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I should have put Alabama on my list of disappointments because they were. Ooh.
Yeah.
But what is your analysis? Like, we all think Texas is going to be a good team this year.
Yeah.
But what do you think about UNC?
Whew. I mean, if they get 2 wins, I'll be shocked. They had 4 wins last year or 2 wins. I mean, they weren't good last year. I can't imagine that they're going to be great. It's going to take them a couple of years.
To get manhandled by TCU.
Yeah, it's going to take them a couple of years, I bet.
Well,
but he's a good coach.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I just was shocked. Yeah. I really thought. I mean, everybody picked UNC.
Yeah, and
gosh, they just got dominated, man. Mm-hmm. I saw a stat today. I think it was that Bill Belichick had 540 some games in the NFL.
Yeah.
And what was it?
47 points.
47 points was the most somebody had ever scored on him.
Yeah.
One college game, and they scored 48.
That's got to be awful.
Yeah.
So who's the big game this week? What are the games this week?
So the biggest game I could find was Oklahoma, Michigan.
So everybody took an easy second week?
Although I thought Texas A&M and Notre Dame was playing.
Wow, Notre Dame's got another tough one? Nah, Utah State is at Texas A&M.
Okay, so when is that game then?
I'm not sure.
It is September 13th is Notre Dame and Texas A&M.
Okay, well, that's not this week.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I think you're right. The only top 25 matchup is Oklahoma and Michigan. Michigan at Oklahoma.
Yeah, and we'll see what Oklahoma's got.
How about South Carolina taking it to Virginia Tech?
Yeah, obviously Shane Beamer has got his team. His quarterback's for real, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Tech did not. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say Tech didn't look bad. They had flashes. They just got worn down in the second half and then dominated from that point forward. So
yeah.
But I do think South Carolina is a top 15 team, probably all year long. So we shall see. Anything stick out Clemson, LSU. You didn't watch that game?
I watched some of it, but I felt like LSU was going to win, and I didn't want to watch it. I was getting tired anyway.
So it's funny how people can watch the same game and come up with different, obviously I'm nervous watching it. And there was a critical point in the game where the LSU quarterback throws a pass and the guy catches it, hits the pylon, and then they mark him down at the 1. And then they're getting ready to snap it, and the ref comes in and says they're reviewing to see if he scored. And then they come back and call it an incomplete pass. And Herb Street and all of them, and including the specialist that comes on and goes, I can't justify ever considering it. And I still don't. I've looked at it.
Oh, it's just the one that was in the end zone?
Yeah.
How is that not a catch?
I don't get it. Like, before he even hits the ground, how's that not a catch?
Yeah, that was a touchdown.
It's not like he tiptoed. He caught 2 steps in.
I know. I don't get that either.
Well, after that play is when they missed the field goal. And I think, well, you're done. Yeah. You're not recovering from that. The fact that they were able to just keep dominating and win that game is what made me very happy about LSU. So I think, and I will say, as much as I'm not a big fan of Brian Kelly, he does have a sense of humor that I find funny. Paul Feinbaum had basically just trashed Kelly and LSU of getting completely dominated in the game.
Yeah.
So he had Kelly on his program the next day. And Feinbaum basically said, I've always said the one thing you will do, win or lose, you'll always show up to your engagements and do your interviews. And Kelly responded with, the one thing I'll say to you is, as bad as you are, you still have your commitments and have me on.
Wow.
And so I just thought it was quick-witted to come back with that. So anyway, sorry, Emma. The Clemson.
After I saw him throw.
What do we think? I mean, I think Clemson's for real.
I just think their quarterback needs some help.
Oh, of course.
I will say this. Logan and myself were literally just tickled to death to see Gideon on the field. Like, we were secretly rooting.
Did he play?
Yes.
And he made a bad block.
It was like one
Everybody
snap.
talks about it, yeah.
And he whiffed. But let's not forget who he whiffed on. He whiffed on probably one of the best players, Michael Parsons Part 2.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's a freaking freak of an athlete.
Yeah.
But he never saw the field afterwards. And it was good to hear Herb Street and them talk about him, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he is going to be the real deal. So, I think Clemson will be fine. I think they'll win the ACC. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, of course. They can. Florida State's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to just blow smoke, but, man, I thought Virginia looked as good as I've seen them play. It was good.
I know you get mad, but yes, when they play somebody, I will review that.
Sure. I'm just predicting it now.
Okay. 5-5?
We'll go 7-4.
That would be a great season for them. What is their schedule? I swear to God, if their schedule is Wake Forest,
Well, don't
Duke,
worry about it. You said 5-5 and they were suck. It won't matter.
Oh, me. All right.
Yeah.
LU, they won against Maine.
Yeah.
And so, quickly, we'll move on to NASCAR.
Yeah.
Darlington,
Yeah.
pretty much dominated by Chase Briscoe.
Oh, man. I had money on second and third.
I know.
And so Tyler Reddick goes down low on the last turn, and I thought to myself, please wreck both of you.
Both of them. So Eric
Jones goes in, and I win $600.
$610. I was praying for it.
Oh, and he couldn't. He just wouldn't do it.
We were back to the dirty air.
Oh,
They would catch them and then just couldn't pass because of dirty air.
that stinks.
Yeah, and it does stink because it was such a good. Darlington's Darlington. It's such a good race. Unfortunately, this weekend we have Illinois, and who even knows? It's a flat track, right?
I have no idea. I don't even know what the track looks like.
I think it's the flat one.
Oh,
So
I'm writing down my picks now for Carolina Kevin. We have him back now, right?
Yes.
Cool.
F1.
FU.
Basically was dominated by McLaren again. It was interesting to see. Max had that outside shot like he's had pretty much all year. But then, interesting enough, a handful of laps left. Lando is within striking distance, and his engine blows. And so he's out of the race, which kills his chances for a championship, which, I mean, God, he must have been devastated.
Yeah.
Because they were neck and neck. And I'm not saying it's over, but it's going to be difficult. But by that happening, Hajar
Oh, yeah.
ends up finishing third.
That was shocking to me.
I call it Red Bull Light, but whatever that's Red Bull's second team.
And actually, that whole race, if you looked at the top 10, it was topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
It was Williams's up there. It was Haas's up there.
Yeah.
That was kind of neat. Was it because it rained? Did it rain or something?
No.
Because usually that's what happens.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Like, it was legit. Like, it was crazy.
Well, when I was looking at the ESPN list, I sent you a text, but I don't think you replied. They didn't have Lewis Hamilton even in the list. They only showed 19 drivers. Was he not racing?
I thought he did. I thought it was
Leclerc
a DNF.
was 19th, and I was like, what in the world
I think
happened?
both of them had like a DNF
Yeah.
or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That is sort of imploded.
Yeah, that's wild.
And that was supposed to be the team that was going to give McLaren fits this year.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Local news, JF got off a dominating start over Gretna.
It was a good week for the Seminole.
Yeah, EC Glass upset Salem. And old Liberty Bedford finally broke its 37-game losing streak
Wow.
with a dominating performance blowout over William Campbell.
Well, that's cool.
Yes. That coach took over, 3 weeks ago?
Who is the coach? You know the name?
I do not.
I wonder where was he, an assistant there? Or?
So he's got a good pedigree. So he was a student at JF. I can't remember, where did he go? JMU, I think.
Okay.
Started at East Rockingham and then over to Turner Ashby and at Liberty. So East Rock, I knew the head coach there. They were multiple state runs. They didn't win the state, but they were multiple times in the finals. And then that head coach went on to be, and still is, the current AD at Turner Ashby. Okay. So he's got a good pedigree as far as, and he's still just the interim. So they have not hired him full. But
congrats to him.
Yeah. Now they've got reality sinking in this weekend. Yeah, they got Glenver, which is the.
I forget down there at 2A. I just keep forgetting that. Yeah.
Which, by the way, I mean, we've had VHSL on before. I don't get it. Like, they applied again to be in the Dogwood and were rejected. I mean, and it went to an appeals that rejected them.
That's awful.
What are you rejecting?
That's awful.
Like, I don't
Why
understand.
would they do that?
I don't get it either. What is the rejection? It makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
You literally have half of the Dogwood teams in Division II and half in Division I.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? It's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
But no, and that it sucks for Liberty because you're, you got to. And don't get me wrong, they compete in other sports, but you're not going to compete in football. Yeah. You're just not.
That's too bad.
All right. Do you have anything else in sports?
Not that I can think of.
All right.
It's time for news.
All right. Crime is of the essence. Crime seems to be what everybody's talking about nowadays. And obviously, I don't understand if you're a Democrat. There's a bunch of things I don't get. One, I think the Republicans finally found out under Obama, you can't just resist. You got to have something for us to vote for.
Yeah.
So Trump comes along with something, and that's what we put our belief in.
Yeah.
Democrats is just, everything is resist right now.
Yeah.
But you're resisting on things that makes no sense.
Unbelievably. It's dumb.
Like the immigration thing. I don't know if you know this, but Mark Warner met with Garcia.
Why would you go down there?
Like, for
or
what reason?
He is. Yeah.
You're telling the American people, I want to keep these people who are in our country illegally and are bad people. Like it's the whole George Floyd thing again. That's the guy you're going to hang your hat on?
It's so dumb.
And so there's that.
There's a long time between now and November of next year.
Yes.
When the midterms.
Yes.
But I can't see how they can gain ground at all.
I don't either.
Other than,
other than the news media literally trying to make every issue some sort of controversy.
Yeah.
Like, simply taking a state race in Iowa and saying that's a barometer that Trump is somehow losing the country.
Of course, that's what they try to find.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. If they can somehow switch the minds. But I think Trump does a phenomenal job with, hey, here's troops. We're going into D.C. and we're going to clean it up.
Hey, you don't have the clip of the guy, the mayor from Chicago, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I didn't play him today, but did you hear what he was saying? So this weekend, the big hubbub is Trump is saying, I'm sending national troops to Chicago, right?
Right.
That damn dude, instead of saying, like the Washington, D.C. mayor, instead of saying, hey, we could use the help,
yes,
he's up there saying, we have federal troops coming into our town. We will fight for the Constitution. Yes. He's using fighting language to incite. Mm-hmm. He's trying to incite. There's a resistance. They are trying so hard to have their own Boston Massacre, where the National Guard is actually firing bullets at U.S. citizens.
I agree.
That is exactly what they are trying to do by inciting that. Hey, a-hole, you just had 8 people die this weekend and 54 or 75 shot.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why. Like at this point, are you really looking at DC and going, yeah, that doesn't work?
Yeah.
You can't.
Let me ask you this. The DC mayor, of all the things that they may gripe about, bitch about, or whatever, and talk about, complain about Trump, she actually said, hey, it's something that was told to me was going to happen when they took over. Pam Bondi told me this was going to happen, and we've been working together to figure out how to make this work.
Right.
That's sensible.
Yes.
She'll be outcasted in a heartbeat for saying anything like that.
Yeah.
But how smart was it on her part to do that? And I guarantee you the people live there in D.C. go, hey, thank you for doing it that way.
Yes.
Stop fighting.
Yeah, and it's a shame. And God, their talking points are so bad. Like one of them, and finally somebody pushed back on it. They kept saying, well, what about these red states with cities? Okay, but here we go again with what Democrats do.
Yes.
They leave out the facts.
Exactly.
There ain't no red city that's full of crime.
Right.
There may be a red state
I'm actually playing that Pritzker guy saying that. I'm going to play that during what's happening. But, I mean, have at it. The best part of the show. But so the DC thing, going back to the DC thing, well, I heard that the crime stat was down 87%.
Yes.
Okay. The overall crime stat was down 87%. Mm-hmm. The amount of arrests, which I thought we were going to see, MSNBC or MS Now, whatever it is, out there filming them arresting brown people, you know what I mean? And so that they can show that we are a police state, which I haven't seen a whole bunch of that.
No.
Okay, the arrests were only about 2,000 plus people, higher than what they've done in the past. And I got to thinking about it, and I think I mentioned this before. When you look at a street corner, when you watch The Wire, which I love that. If you ever can see that on HBO, it's a great, great show. It's the same hoodlums that are out there at the corner.
Yes.
If you can round up the hoodlums, the rest of the people go, oh, I could go out on the street tonight.
No, I agree 100%.
Then you police your own because you know what it's like to come out of your house and be peaceful.
It's sad because you watch the film of these, like they were showing National Guard cleaning. Mm-hmm. They were cleaning a park. And the media trying to make that as a negative. These people don't train to do this.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you can't just be happy that we're cleaning up our cities.
By the way, if you go on a military base, there are people that do that too.
Yes.
They also cut the grass.
Right.
They also trim the hedges. They have whole staffs that do all of that across the military base. Yes. They're not just all taking a weapon and firing it.
And I don't know what the answer is. Obviously he has the authority to do it in D.C. Mm-hmm. it's sketchy to do it in other places. But what do we've allowed them to burn down our cities.
Yeah.
So what do you do? I mean, at this point,
hopefully the leadership would be, if Trump can continue the peacefulness that's in D.C., that people will say, let them come in here.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for the people to stand up against these mayors.
I think they're there.
Yeah.
They don't allow them to be heard.
Or they just allow them to speak but don't do anything about it. And they get reelected. I mean, that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, and that is the sad part, is eventually you got to start doing stuff for yourself.
Yep.
You got to make changes.
Yep.
So here, I want your deep thoughts on the Epstein files.
All right, I've got my eyes
So
closed.
obviously, it's gaining. They had testimony from victims.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this, dude. There are sometimes Marjorie Taylor Greene opens her mouth, and I'm like, shut up. And so she basically was saying, and I heard some of the victims talk about making their own list.
Yeah.
And she said, listen, there ain't a lawyer on the face of this earth that's going to say, yeah, I recommend you do that.
Right.
That's not a good idea to make up your own list, because you got to have proof, for one. And, the best thing to do is keep pressure until it gets released.
Yeah. I'm of the opinion, I don't know, is there a list that we don't know about? There's lists that have already been out.
Yeah.
And so what Trump administration kind of got in trouble for is when they first got in, they said they were going to release a list, and they did release a list, but it's like nobody knew what had been published before. There was nothing new in the list. And all I've been saying at the time is, stop making it sound like it's not important.
Yeah.
Say what you've done and stop trying to hide snippets of video and all that stuff. I don't get why we're doing any of that. And Trump discounting it, he did it again today.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad look.
Yes.
It's a bad look. And
Yeah.
I will say this. He always plays chess. He's got friends in New York, including, I think, the Clintons.
Oh, sure.
Right? Bill Clinton is the one that I have always surmised in my mind that has been the one that is the most. Like, I know there's people that are talking about Trump, but I think the person that they're hiding the most is Bill Clinton.
I think we can all agree, or at least I hope we can agree in this room, that there is no smoking gun on Trump.
If there was, it would have been released.
It would have been done a long time
Yes,
ago.
100%.
And then they keep asking the victims, and all of them say no.
The lady today said that Epstein told her that Trump was his gem, or like his go-to guy. But that didn't mean that he's raping anybody. It means it's on his connections, like his Rolodex.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that he's doing something. Again, they're taking somebody's word.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
twisting it to make it. That part I'm not into at all. But they needed to handle this better than they did, for sure.
I have built this political thing in my head that Thomas Massey is going to have a meeting with Trump, and Thomas is going to agree to vote for his budget if he releases the names of the Epstein file. I could just see that showdown happening.
Well, he certainly is not backing down.
No, but I will say, Trump doesn't back down either, and so far Trump keeps winning.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how this is going to play out, but I do like, and secretly Trump's probably behind the scenes going, y'all keep this thing up, let's get this stuff out. Well, maybe he's getting pressure from within. You can't release this.
Well, I guess that's where I was going to is, let's say he can say to his friends, I really did everything I could. We had to let it out. Yeah. So now you guys are just on your own.
And listen, I think we're missing the boat when we say friends. I mean, we could be talking about leaders of other countries.
True.
So it's bigger than just a simple list, I think, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're letting something out, let's just say example-wise, if it was a leader of another country that you're letting out, I mean, that is national security.
Well, let's say these ladies come up with the list, and let's say they say who it is. The only thing that is really, not only thing, but one of the things that has griped me the most is the only two people that I know have gone to jail were the people that organized this thing.
Correct.
Who did they organize it for?
Yes.
He wasn't the only one fondling girls.
Right.
Somebody
Correctly.
else was. And who are those people? So if these people can say, hey, Joe Blow that leads this organization, this company, is one of the ones, then Pam Bondi, go do something. Go figure it out.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? That's the part that I think it irritates me that only 2 people that have been behind bars are the ones on Netflix.
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Budget talks.
And by the way, as much as I love Trump, and I'm going to say this, if it ends up that they do have something on him, he's got to be fired.
Yeah. That is, yes. That's, we all draw the line.
He's got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Budget talks.
Yeah.
They're coming up right around the corner. I've heard the same old continuing resolution, kick the can down the road. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
Aren't you tired of this?
I am, but I mean, I don't know how to stop it, because here's the problem, Trent, that they don't tell you the truth about. This isn't his budget.
Yeah.
It's not the continuing resolution, as much as the public's going to tell you. These are Biden's budgets that they're having to pay for, so they're having to ask for more money. So he's kind of boxed himself in, where you have certain people saying, hey, if we vote for it, he's going to claw the money back, right?
Yeah.
And then you have some people saying, I ain't voting for that because the Democrats will get their way.
Yeah.
I don't know how, he's in a no-win in this situation.
Just another big vote, and then 6 months later, another big vote. I
Right.
just get tired of it. Just whatever happened to the old school budgets.
Yeah.
And just go live with it.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that leads to the question that I have. How do Republicans win in November and next November? And I bring that up because the guy who kind of led the charge in Pennsylvania, did you see his TikTok?
Yeah.
And I agree that something's got to change here. Although I will say this, as much negativity as I have seen over the past couple of months, I have seen a 180 in the last week with Winsome Sears and the one in Jersey.
Yeah.
So we're finally putting them on defense.
Well, Rush Limbaugh used to talk about this all the time. His polls during the spring and summer, they always make the Republican double-digit points behind, nearly 20 points behind.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting that Trump's group has indicated that this fall that he's going to be backing Winsome.
Yes.
And I noticed this week that he posted that she's cut the lead to 5.
Right.
So he's trying to show that there's momentum there going for her. Well, was it ever 20% down?
Yeah.
It's just because it's getting closer to the vote. They're trying to make their polls look like what it could actually represent. But I'm telling you, man, what she's about to go after, I'm pretty sure she's going to go after this women in sports, or I mean, men in sports for women in sports. I know they're going to go after that hard. But also, she's mentioned, Spamberger has mentioned that there's going to be a sanctuary state, Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah, she's liberal. She's CIA.
Dude, it's like having what's his face all over again.
Oh yeah. But worse, I'm telling you, if anybody has ever watched her,
the Virginia guy, Virginia Tech, I mean VMI guy,
Ralph Northam.
Oh,
but she's worse, and the reason she's like, that's the thing. Winsome said it the other day. Hey, she has a voting record.
Yeah,
you can go watch. She is worse than any liberal you've ever seen.
Yeah,
like. She's Ralph Northam on steroids.
Yep.
It's not going to be good. And I hope. And I will say Winsome is doing the right things now. She was in Blacksburg. She was in Buena Vista this weekend, Covington. These are the areas you got to get Republicans out to vote.
And just to let everybody know, in Bedford, you get out to vote. 9/19 is the first day of early voting.
Yes. I got my Winsome Sears
November 19th.
signed today.
Yep.
Anyway, local news.
Yeah.
I saw the vote. City schools are now allowing officers to be armed in schools.
Yeah.
Why is this just now a thing?
I know. That's wild. I didn't even know that they weren't armed.
What good is that?
Yeah.
To have an unarmed officer in your school?
I know.
Emma, we talked about it a couple of episodes ago where when we were in school, guns were everywhere.
You had gun racks. They could actually see it.
I thought officers were armed in schools.
Not in cities. Not in
Apparently,
the city of
not in the
Lynchburg.
city of Lynchburg. They just approved it this week.
That's insane.
It is insane.
Yeah.
And here's what's crazy. Facebook. Oh my God. There was somebody who said, I wish we were as angry about something. I can't even remember what she said. I wish we were angry about guns every day the way we are just now with the shooting and whatever. And I'm thinking, you still don't get it. You still don't get it. Mm-hmm. Where's your anger towards trans shooting?
Yeah.
Where was your anger towards 7 people getting killed this weekend in Chicago?
Yep.
They're kids. Nothing.
Yep.
Peeps. Silent. They're just guns don't kill people, period.
That's right.
They never have and they never will. What did you say that Sean Taylor was sleeping with to defend himself?
Yeah, a machete in his house.
Exactly. He got killed by a gun.
That's right.
If he had a gun, he might still be alive.
Yeah. I need to do some research too. I know they caught the kids that did it. It was young kids too.
Yeah. And dude, I wish you would. I watched a video this weekend. Again, here we go, TikTok, Baton Rouge. And I was curious because I kind of know a little bit about Baton Rouge now. And I saw the shooting and I was like, God, that was not far away from where Logan stayed. Like this car just pulls up beside another car and you just see the flashes.
Wow. And
you think, hey, Biden, that he wasn't shooting at a deer with his AR. He was shooting at another person.
Yeah.
So when you say, why do gun law-abiding citizens need ARs, there's your answer.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to get an AR illegally.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That undercover guy I heard today, he said, you want to know everything you need to know about cartels? They go with whatever is making money. Mm-hmm. If it's guns, they're running guns. If it's drugs, they're running drugs. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like if you can ban every gun in America you want to, guns are still going to be here.
Right. Used by the ones that would use them illegally.
Correct.
Yeah. Did you see, speaking of drug runners, did you see us blow up the little boat on the ocean that was coming in that had 11 MS-13 members on it?
Yeah. Yeah.
He called it a kinetic energy strike. I didn't understand that because I was thinking, are we saying that we're using that Sean Ryan talked about that system?
Yeah.
And he said that, but then somebody said, no, it was just a regular drone strike. So I don't know, but he's definitely said some kind of kinetic strike.
I was wondering how long it was going to take for reporters to start going off about killing somebody without due process.
Yeah.
And it took about 20 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, I don't think
But my favorite thing is when he finishes his posts, he says, thank you for paying attention to this matter or something like that.
I do love it. All right, win-win-win.
We're going to win-win-win, and we're going to make America great again. 7 years in the making. As you know, this has been going on for a long period of time, and I am thrilled to report that the U.S. Space Command headquarters will move to the beautiful locale of a place called Huntsville, Alabama, forever to be known from this point forward as Rocket City. Okay, so Huntsville, Alabama, we love Alabama. I only won it by about 47 points. I don't think that influenced my decision, though, right? That didn't, right? This will result in more than 30,000 Alabama jobs and probably much more than that, and hundreds of millions of dollars of investment, and that's billions because it can't be millions, it's billions and billions of dollars. Most importantly, this decision will help America defend and dominate the high frontier, as they call it.
You think when he finishes and he said billions instead of millions, you think he finishes and go, who the hell put millions on here?
I do like in his press conferences now when he's up there, you can actually, when he does one of his jokes, you can hear the press corps joking. There's more and more people that are in that room that are his friends than ever before.
How does the news report that he's
dead
or he's incapacitated, that we need to, I mean, you went through 4 years of one that practically was.
Yeah.
And you literally are looking at that man saying he's ill because his ankles were swollen.
Just unbelievable. Liars.
Like he said, I do 1,000 interviews and it's never good enough. I miss I go out and golf or go see the grandkids or whatever, and he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, what in the hell is wrong with people?
Yeah. I got a audio of that for Have At It too. That's just unbelievable.
Ugh.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to our most popular segment.
Third most.
Mount Rushmores of NFL coaches.
Yeah.
In our lifetime.
Yes.
So I will start with my list.
Okay.
I had Tom Landry,
Okay.
Bill Walsh,
Yep.
Chuck Noll, Bill Belichick,
Yep.
and Joe Gibbs.
I had same 3 out of 5.
And before I get off of Joe Gibbs, did you know that he was the architect of Air Corleone?
Yes, I did.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Eric Coryell.
Coryell, what did I say? Corleone.
What I also remember about that, that was with the Arizona Cardinals, which at that time was St. Louis Cardinals.
What?
Air Coryell. They started in St. Louis.
Diego.
No. They go to San Diego.
Oh.
But they started in St. Louis, and it wasn't working. And the reason they knew they got fired before they went to San Diego is because the owner, Bill Bidwell, if I got the name right.
Oh, yeah. The Bidwell.
He was too afraid to confront someone that they had been fired. So you knew you were fired when the door locks, when your key didn't work. And so Joe Gibbs, then they went to San Diego and it became history. And then he went to the Redskins.
Who was the quarterback?
Dan Fouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. That was awesome. It was kind of cool also in that thing that you made me watch, the Dallas thing on Netflix, is to see these old coaches that were right there. It just made you remember how powerful the NFC used to be.
Yeah.
NFC East.
Yeah. Man, I adored Tom Landry because I was probably 16, 17 years old when he got fired. And I do remember how somber that was.
Yeah.
Like
They did a parade for him.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It looked like as many people there as then when they won the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a beloved figure in Dallas.
Yeah. Emma,
I didn't do one.
who would you, if you had to rattle off coaches that you think are really good? Anyone?
You go with yours and I'll think.
Okay. So we also had a listener input. Chris again. That's why we need to come up with what I love that he listens to the show and then gives us his list. His list was Andy Reid, Bill Belichick. He had Don Shula, Bill Walsh, and Chuck Noll. So he had 4 of the same 5 that you did. And then I've got my number 1, of course, is I love Joe Gibbs, Bill Walsh. Nobody has Bill Parcells.
He was close on mine.
I love Bill Parcells, and he won everywhere he went.
Yeah.
He was a winner.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick and Andy Reid.
Wow.
Yep.
So no Chuck Noll, huh?
He's a little bit before my time that I really appreciated him. I know he won 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
You know, one that wasn't on that list either for most people is George Seifert. I mean, he was
a decent follow-up.
Yeah, but I think he has still to this day the best winning percentage of any coach in history.
Okay, yeah.
And so it's funny that we don't even discuss that.
Or you didn't have Jimmy Johnson. I guess he just wasn't around long enough.
Yeah. Jimmy wasn't around long enough. Seifert was around a right good amount.
I can't wait to hear who Carolina Kevin would add. I bet you Jimmy Johnson's in his.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. He'll have Tom Landry for sure.
And I was trying to think of some other coaches too that were in that group. Like you could easily I don't think anybody would argue Marv Levy.
Yeah.
Dan Reeves
Yeah.
was phenomenal.
Well, how about the Green Bay Packer guy that went to Seattle, the big fella, Mike Holmgren?
Oh, Holmgren, yeah.
Yeah, Mike
Forgot
Holmgren.
all about that.
I love John Gruden too, man. I mean, John Gruden is the only coach I know that's been traded for.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I didn't even think about Andy Reid. That is a good one. How do you leave him off a list?
Yeah.
Phew.
Yep. Anyway, Emma, did you ever come up with one?
No. I'll do Andy Reid. That's all I had.
It's her lifetime, so that's probably true.
Yeah. I don't know who else.
Well, you weren't around for the good old days. Was, I mean, when you hired a coach, he was there for a while. Like it wasn't the way it is now, where you lose 5 games and you're out, no matter how good you've been.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what happens with Mike Tomlin because eventually, I thought about this the other day. As much as we complain about the Cowboys, it's not like the Steelers have been any closer to winning.
Yeah.
I mean, where have the Steelers been in the last 20 years?
I mean, the Steelers have won since the Cowboys have won.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
But it's been a minute.
Mean, not that far ago. I mean, what's his name just retired a couple years ago.
Excuse me?
The dude.
You trying to tell me Bill Cowher just retired?
No. The big quarterback.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger, yeah. He won one with Mike Tomlin, didn't he? I could have swore he has.
I would say so, but I thought that was with Cowher, but maybe it wasn't.
Yeah. So, it's been some good coaches, some legends. Do we have time for Have At It?
I guess Mike Tomlin did beat Chicago, wasn't it? Because it was the battle of the two black coaches when Lovie Smith was with Chicago.
Yeah, they all blend together to me. I remember Steelers.
Excuse me?
They all blend together to me. What?
I didn't know Mike Tomlin was from Hampton.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I did know he went to VMI or coached at VMI.
Yep, him and Dan Quinn.
You know what shocks me?
With Bill
is how
Stewart.
many damn coaches come from William and Mary?
Huh.
I mean, big time coaches.
Lou Holtz is the only one
Lou
I can think
Holtz?
of.
Oh no, there's a million of them.
Huh.
It would shock you.
Yeah.
Yes, Super Bowl. He's got one Super Bowl. His postseason record is 8-11. Mike Tomlin.
Too bad.
Stupid. What year was? I don't know what year. We're moving on to Have At It. So
Okay.
I don't know what you're waiting on.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine.
All right. Before you start, I finally found it. In 2009. So it has been a minute.
Okay.
2009, they beat the Cardinals.
Isn't that what I just said? Did I mean to say that?
Did he say that?
I meant to say it.
Go look at the tape.
Rewind. All right. Oh, I forgot to pull out my list. All right. So these are the dumbasses that I'm going to jump in right with.
Rude.
But I want you to hear about Fake is Fake. And we've talked about this chick before, Jasmine Crockett. Okay, what you want to hear, this is a clip. This is...
Cut my mic off. So rude.
Making fun of me.
On the left side is Jasmine Crockett when she was running for Congress.
Oh, yeah. Polished.
When she was the little girl that had gone to the private schools that she went to her whole life to run for Congress. Then let's hear what she looks like. Sounds like today. All right, cut 15.
First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress.
Maybe because these people, they are crazy because they always talk about how Christian they is. Yeah, I don't know how many of them on that side are getting divorced because they getting caught up sleeping with their co-workers, staffers, interns, all the things. Yeah, you ain't got to believe me. Just go Google. You'll find some of it. I'm telling you, and the wives is being messy and petty. They putting it in.
First of all,
That's their leader.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah. And she
Hope you're proud.
obviously knows how to remain relevant by talking this way.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's completely fake. And she'll be reelected.
Oh.
Well, although, didn't they redistrict her? She's one of the ones they've redistricted. So she's got to campaign now.
Man, if you're going to play this clip.
Okay. So there's so much about this clip that is awful. So you had alluded to it earlier about how there was a rumor going around that they hadn't seen Trump for a few days, that he could be dead.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Tim Walz ran he was going to be our vice president. Mm-hmm. They make it sound like he's the everyday man.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to this. It's a short clip. It's only like 15, 16 seconds. Listen to what he says about hoping that he could be dead.
You get up in the morning and you doom scroll through things, and although I will say this, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. There will be news sometime, just so you know. There will be news. You get up.
Okay, that's a threat.
Yeah.
That side is doing all they can to make the subtle threats for their whacked people. Dog whistles.
Yeah.
The thing that they used to say Trump did all the time.
Exactly.
Which Trump actually just came out and would say something.
Right. Yeah.
He's there making it sound like, and then the people in the crowd to laugh.
Dude, I love your guy, Scott Jennings on CNN.
Yeah.
He said he called him a piece of shit.
Yes.
And I love Scott Jennings that he just says, you know, and could you imagine if Mike Pence said that about Joe Biden?
Yeah, exactly. So here's what I got to say about that. When you're so, and I'm going to put it in this category, when you're so pro-abortion that you don't mind killing babies, you can stand there and hope somebody would kill your president.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They have no regard for life, and they are evil people.
Yes.
All right, so here's the interview that you talked about before. This is what I would call a dodge and a lie.
Pritzker.
The question is actually pretty good, surprisingly a good question. Listen to how he dodges the question and then just lies what you had talked about earlier. Cut 22.
You're going to hear people, especially this past weekend, 54 shot, 7 dead.
Yeah.
They're going to say the city's not safe. Would you ask your friends to ride the L after midnight or after, 9 o'clock at night even to come down to the city from O'Hare?
Look, big cities have crime. There's no doubt about it. But let's just pay attention to what President Trump is doing targeting Chicago. He's overlooking red states that have much higher crime rates.
Okay. There's so much of a lie about what he's doing right there.
Sure.
First off, we're just going to accept that crime is okay. You know what, Brian? You don't have to go. She said, would you take your kids? Would you take your friends? Would you let your friends' kids, any of these relatives you have, go on the train? She said midnight, but then she said 9 p.m. Okay, that is pretty damn early for you not to be able to go out.
Yeah. Sad.
For you to send your kids out in a city. And he just skirts the question. He doesn't answer that question. He goes, let's think about what Trump is doing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then to say the red states are where these are. Do you know what city? Here's an example. One of the most dangerous cities in the country is in Memphis.
Memphis and Tulsa.
Okay.
Correct.
Those are in red states. Who runs the cities?
Yes, they're not run by red states.
Okay. What would happen if the governor of Tennessee put the National Guard into Memphis to clean it up?
I wish he would.
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
Clean it up.
They need to start doing
Memphis used to be an awesome place.
that. Yeah.
I mean, you used to hear stories about Memphis and with the pyramids and all this other stuff. And it's on the river, I think. That is right. No, that's Chattanooga.
No, Memphis is on the river.
Is too, yes.
Yep. So get this. All they're really doing is trying to skirt the fact that these cities are dangerous and they're the ones to blame. Yeah. You've been running these since the 50s.
That's the thing. It's not like a Republican got voted out last time.
Yes.
There are none on your council.
Yeah.
There are none at the mayor's office. None.
Yeah.
There are no Republicans at any of these cities.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So I do the dumbasses first, and then I love brilliance. Okay. And Emma, I want you to listen to this because I'm going to trivia question. I'm going to give you a test question at the end of this answer. How long is this? It's a minute long. So you only have to pay attention for a minute. But I want to ask you at the end of this why housing costs so much. And so I just want you to hear this answer from number 48.
Housing gets so unaffordable for American citizens? Two big problems. Number one, I already talked about, interest rates were too high. Number two, you had way too many people in this country who were competing against American citizens for scarce homes, and that's the illegal immigration problem. Why has housing leveled off over the past 6 months? I really believe the main driver is you've had negative net migration into the United States for the first time in 60 years in this country. You cannot flood the United States of America with 20, 30, 40 million people who have no legal right to be here, have them compete against young American families for homes and not expect the price to skyrocket. It's as simple as supply and demand. You increase the demand, you're going to increase the price, because we want to make it easier to build homes too. Because in the same way that getting illegal aliens out of this country means fewer people competing against young American families, we also want to increase the housing stock in this country by making it easier to build. So we're working on all this stuff, but man, we got to be honest. The system was rigged against Americans, especially young Americans, for a very long time. We're making progress to unrig it, but it's going to take some time.
All right. So, Emma, after hearing that, do you have any thoughts on why housing prices have gone up? Or did it just go past?
No, well, him talking about immigration.
Yes. So, just to expand on that, and I'm sorry to throw you right on the scene like that, but the nice thing is he knows. After hearing that, do you look at him and go, okay, this guy seems to know what he's talking about? Mm-hmm. All right. It just makes sense to you. So in the world of supply and demand, if you bring 30 million people in here, they have to live somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So I heard Charlie Kirk say this, and I think I brought it up on the podcast before. We have to take out 10 million people. 10 million have got to go out. And we have to build 10 million new homes. That would balance out the supply and demand that's going on right now.
Correct.
To bring the housing prices back down. So young people that are trying to start out in that starter home, first off, the interest rates are higher than ever. And so people with low rates can't sell. But I just think he just says things so eloquently and spot on. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's the smart. And the ultimate is Carolina Kevin called?
No, 640.
Okay. All right, good. This last one, and I think we can talk about this too. This is what's making a result. This is on CNN, okay? This is the poll that this guy does, Cut 50.
Democratic brand right now has about the appeal with the American voter as the Cracker Barrel rebrand has with the American consumers. Bad, bad, bad. What are you doing? Oh, my goodness gracious. What are we talking about here in terms of big party registration changes in the key swing states? Let's look at the key 4 swing states that, in fact, do keep track of registration by party. Look, the Republican Party is in their best position at this point in the cycle since at least 2005, and all 4 of these key battleground states. We go out to the Southwest, Arizona. How about Nevada? Republicans haven't done this well since 2005. Oh, my goodness gracious, at this point in the cycle. North Carolina, I couldn't find a point at which Republicans were doing better at this point in the cycle. It's at least this century. It probably goes way back in the last century. And Pennsylvania, very similar. Republicans doing better at this point than at any point. At any point this century, at least as far as I could find. Now, what types of gains are we talking about here for the Republican Party? Well, let's compare it to this point during the first Trump administration all the way back in 2017. Look at this. The Republican Party gains in party registration compared to this point back in 2017 during the Trump first administration. In Arizona, you got a Republican gain of 3 points. Okay, how about Nevada? Up the hill we go, even though we're sticking in the Southwest. A gain of 6 points. How about, again, we come to the East Coast, North Carolina, a gain of 8 points for the Republicans. And in the Keystone State, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, again, we're talking about a gain of 8 points. My goodness gracious, for Republicans, they are converting old former Democrats to their side of the ledger, as well as picking up new voters, registering new voters, and it absolutely paid off for them back in the 2024 election. Now, of course, Donald Trump has been president since January. Are there any bright spots for Democrats? Have they picked up any ground since January 1 in terms of party registration? Not in these key swing states, these 4 key swing states. What are we talking about? Party registration margin gains since January 1, 2025. Which parties gain in Arizona? The GOP. How about Nevada? The GOP. North Carolina, the GOP. How about in Pennsylvania? We'll make it 4 for 4, the GOP. The bottom line is this, Jessica Dean. When it comes to party registration, Republicans have made massive gains compared to 8 years ago. They are in their best position in these key 4 swing states dating back at least 20 years. You have to go back at least 20 years, at least in the case of Nevada, longer in North Carolina and Pennsylvania. So Republicans looking pretty gosh darn good, at least when it comes to party registration. And we'll see what happens down the road. But at this point, as I said at the beginning, the Democratic brand is in about as good a position as the Cracker Barrel rebrand. It is bad, bad, bad for the Democrats.
And yet every day,
yeah,
I hear these networks saying, that
Trump's poll numbers are horrible,
at record low, which but they never give you the number. You haven't,
exactly.
At least I haven't seen them say what number that is.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear this type of stuff and I just scratch my head and go, how could they be losing? I don't know.
Well, like we said,
what will they say?
Not only that, but then you have to get out the vote.
So what will they say, in all honesty? In this November, there's not a lot of elections. So what will they say if Winsome wins and the Republican in Jersey wins?
Oh, man, that would be crazy.
What would they say at that point?
Yeah.
Oh, well, this isn't a barometer. This was just 2 bad candidates?
Yes. It'll be something to that effect. If it happened, they would blame.
Well, if Jersey happened, I don't know how you would explain that one away.
Yeah, exactly. But let's somehow hope that Winsome can pull it off, right?
Yeah.
Someone has to say in the Democratic Party is, we're losing. They just don't do it yet. I guess they keep thinking that it has to come around like it always has historically come back.
No, I think if you watch what they're doing, they revert to their cheating tactics.
Yeah.
They don't go, hey, we need to go out and win the vote.
Yeah.
Honestly, what Democrat out here is trying to win the vote? And last I saw where Trump had invited, they were talking about, have you heard this? If he pulls it off, I think it's the most genius thing I've ever heard of. He's talking about having a convention for the midterms.
Oh, wow.
With Republicans. And I'm like, dude, that is the most genius thing ever.
That is hugely cool.
Right.
Trying to get some momentum.
Yes.
Yeah, got to do it like this time of year, but yeah, that would be fantastic.
So if he pulls this off, because he's invited all of the people to meet to talk about this. Let's do a convention for the midterms.
And what's great about that, it would be next year, is you've had 2 years under your belt and you would have story after story after story of people that have jobs or have had raises or those kind of things. That's actually really brilliant.
So what I think would be cool is if they had a national convention with locals, local elections, not state elections, but like senator, Congress, and us getting to meet some of these congressmen that aren't necessarily from Virginia. Like, I'll tune in and listen to that speech of somebody from Alabama running. I mean, I think it's just neat.
That'd be a great idea.
And it kind of, if you really think about it, it kind of starts you off on the presidential.
That's true.
Hey, these are people that are.
Well, that's what happens anyway. As soon as the midterm happens, it's JD is just about getting ready to start running.
I hope they do it. They do it because I think that's genius.
That would be smart.
Or hell, have regional ones.
Yeah.
So, genius. But we're gonna have 1 minute of dead air. No, I'm just kidding. This is the time where you go to YouTube and subscribe. You go to @LLH _podcast. So when we say underscore, that's the little one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Underscore. And we got to get them up because Emma, if we can get to 100. Which we should be thousands at this point. Come on, people.
Yeah.
But if we can get to 100, then we can go live. Because I want a lot of people want to listen to us live on YouTube, but we can't until you get over 100. They just don't allow it.
We're getting there.
Yeah, but like my sister doesn't like. I'm not throwing you under the bus, Woody. She doesn't like using the app. she would rather listen to YouTube.
Yeah, that's how most people I talk to check it out.
So we just need to subscribe. You got to go and subscribe.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta do it. That way you can listen to Carolina Kevin when he comes on, which obviously he's late today. No, it's only 6:39. So
I thought I just heard him come on.
That's Woody.
What's Woody? Woody called in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm going to get thrown off. Well, put him on.
He is on.
Woody?
This is Kevin, not Woody. Get your stuff straight.
It literally says Woody Watts.
My gosh.
It says
Emma.
Woody. It says Woody Watts.
She must be feverish.
And it's a picture of Woody
She must be
with Bigfoot
feverish.
in his pocket.
Do you have a fever?
What you been drinking back there?
Embarrassing.
Look at it.
Have you got them together down
I'm
there? What's
not
going on in
joking.
Bedford?
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, Lord. Trent, you got to take over, brother.
So speaking of this, Kevin has big plans coming up. He does this every year.
Okay. The fishing trip?
Yep. He's got the fishing trip coming up. Is that next week starting, Kevin? Next week?
No, October the 24th through November the 1st.
What? No.
Between 24th and 1st? Or two different trips?
Same trip every year for 29 years.
So you don't have any funerals during that week?
I do, but Dolores, that's from my other cemetery in Chester, she covers for me.
Nice. Chester.
But don't change the subject, because how did you get off from next week from October to end from the last 29 years?
I could have swore Dylan said y'all were going fishing next week.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Okay. I understand now. All right. Well, good. Anything else?
Trent?
Sir?
You hanging in there, brother?
Oh.
Like a loose tooth? Did you watch the race?
Like a hair and a biscuit? Huh?
Like a what?
A hair and a biscuit.
Oh, I thought he said, ugh.
Did you watch the race?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you think of Darlington?
I watch it all the time. No, it was all right. I mean, I guess it could have been a little bit more exciting, but I've been there and watched a few races before.
So what makes Legacy Motorsports Motor Club, whatever it's called, what makes them successful at that track?
I think it's just the southern roots, and it's been there for so long, and people like the atmosphere of it being in southern South Carolina. Yeah, it does, Brian. You got to know heritage and stuff overrules everything else.
What's that got to do with the Legacy Motor Club being successful on the track?
Because when people market something or they're successful at something, it always has to go back to the roots of where it actually began. And if you're able to accomplish that, you're able to bypass and actually leap over what these analysts are sitting here trying to say about stuff. I heard on ESPN and all these analysts talking about the games that were just played over the weekend.
Yep.
Do you know, like 20% of the quote unquote professional, top-notch guys that's supposed to know all about football, only 20% of them was correct about what happened over the weekend and who the picks they were?
What's funny about that is Lee Corso was 100% right.
I know.
That's the guy with the stroke.
100% correct. 100% correct.
Yeah.
There's my point, Trent.
Yeah.
So when you point out what Brian's trying to ask me a question,
but I don't think you understood the question.
Okay, ask it again, and I'll respond again.
All right, the Legacy Motor Club is Eric Jones and Nemechek.
Yeah.
John Hunter Nemechek. My question is, why do those two run well at that track? And your answer is the heritage.
Because those people who are coached by the owners and the people that are involved, they know what works at those older tracks versus the people that are just getting into racing. Do you know that racetracks have different contours and bumps and curves and the way that the wall comes out and all? So if you've got somebody that is really involved in something with years and years ago with experience, they're going to go ahead and give you their knowledge of, hey, turn 2 at the very top, 2 degrees off of turn 2, there's a bump that if you stay away from it, you won't hit the wall if you stay going this amount of speed and this amount of speed. But you also got to put the fact that confidence, and you instill that in these young drivers. It doesn't matter how big of an organization that you are with or how much money they've got or sponsorships. You can take someone, and like I've said before on this podcast, it is all in the fact of believing in yourself and what you're doing. You can overcome any of the logistics that you're up against and go against the odds. But I think that people are starting to understand and realize confidence, no matter what you put up against it, will always conquer.
So in short, they have a lot of confidence.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's all you had to say.
Look what Deion Sanders did with Colorado.
That's
confidence.
True.
Did they lose this weekend?
Does he coach on fundamentals, or does he coach mostly on life?
Actually, I was shocked on the documentary that Brian made me watch that how complimentary the Dallas Cowboys were of Deion and his technical knowledge of football.
Yeah.
Wasn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So I'd say both, honestly.
Yeah, but I think you're right about. I mean, he brought the confidence level that, hey, I know how to win.
He's got the swagger.
Yeah, and even though they lost in their first game, who did they play? I forgot.
It was a good game to lose.
It was.
Was it Georgia Tech?
Yeah, it was Georgia Tech. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see.
With that being said, that goes to roll over on my picks for this weekend.
Which are?
It's gonna go against all of the odds with confidence.
All right.
And I'm not going with the person Brian, that I've not even heard you pick, but I can honestly tell you who you're going to pick without you even telling me.
Nice.
You're going to pick SVG.
I have not.
Well, I know you're going to pick him because you always do at a road course.
It's not a road course.
So that's a given still.
But it's not a road course this weekend.
I don't even know what this race is.
It's the Illinois. It's the, what is it called? The stupid track technology center.
Yeah.
It's a flat, round track.
Okay. I'm still going to go with that's who you're going to pick.
Oh, God.
Now,
I'm writing it down, Brian. SVG.
Hold on a second, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Are you 100% sure that's where they're racing?
Yes, they're racing at the Enjoy Illinois 300.
And where is that located?
All right, the Enjoys.
It's got to be. Isn't it that one that's in St. Louis, but it's in Illinois or something like that?
Exactly.
It's like something weird about it. I don't think it is a road
All right,
course.
well, I'm just asking.
No, there's only one road course, and that's the Roval.
The Roval's the only road course?
Yeah.
Actually, SVG did pretty good on the oval last week, right? He wasn't awful.
Yes, it's at the Worldwide Center of Technology.
Yeah, it looks like Martinsville. Kind of like a paperclip.
It actually looks a bit like Darlington, like a long swoop on one side. And
How many How many laps are they racing?
300.
And so how long do you think that's going to take?
Approximately, it tells
2
me right
hours.
here on Wikipedia, it's a 1.25 mile track. Probably 2 hours and 45 minutes.
What's your prediction? How long is it going to take, Trent?
3 hours.
I guess 2.
All right,
Grief. That's quick.
the last 3 winners are Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, and Austin Centric.
And my odds are going way against all 3 of them because my picks are Tyler Reddick, Priest, and Hill.
Wow. Who's the last one?
Hill? Austin Hill?
Hill.
Who's
Tyler
H-I-L?
Reddick. Yeah, Hill. Hill.
Who the hell is Hill? You talking?
He's the one that climbed it.
There's only one Hill that I know of, and that's Timmy Hill, but he's not racing.
Isn't that guy's Austin Hill that's really good? Is the Xfinity guy? What's that guy's name?
Oh, there's an Austin.
If you ever throw one on O'Brien, he gets so defensive and like out of whack. He's like,
who the hell is Hill?
wait a minute, they're not racing at no oval. I mean, they're not at a road course. Who's Hill?
Well, how about being prepared?
He gets all bent out of shit. Brian, it is a joke. Joke, okay? It's a joke on you. So, you know how people get punked? You just got punked. On your own podcast.
So who is your third
Who are
driver?
your drivers then? I like Priest. That's kind of a cool one.
Yeah.
And Reddick.
I do have Priest, and I do have Bush, and I do have Chastain. That's who my 3 drivers are.
Wait a minute. Bush and Chastain, but who's your third?
His blood pressure went from 120 to 210.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm trying to write it down. I got Kyle Busch.
He's mentioned 30 people.
I got Ross Chastain. Who's your third guy?
I have Bush.
Jesus.
All right, man. You've been drinking with Emma. All right, so you got Bush.
No,
but
I've got.
Who is your second guy?
Good Lord, Reddick.
Okay, Reddick.
No, that's not what he said.
Okay, so not Priest or this guy that climbed the hill.
He had Bush and he had Chastain, and now he has said Reddick.
No, he had Reddick, Priest, and then Hill. You said who?
Emma.
But he literally said Chastain the last time.
He did say Chastain.
Emma, are you talking to Kevin or Woody? I just want to know because when I called in, you said I'm with him.
So who do you have for Kevin right now?
I've got for Kevin that he chose Reddick, Chastain, and Bush.
There you go.
So no Reese.
No Priest.
Okay.
And no Hill.
Stupid.
Oh, man.
I've got Chase Elliott.
Okay.
William Byron. And Ross Chastain.
Who's your long shot?
I would say Chastain is my long shot. He hasn't won
All right.
in a long time.
Well, I got Cindric, Blaney, and Poole.
This is so stupid. God, you're taking Penske, huh?
Yeah, I got Cindric, Blaney, and Poole.
Why did you just throw Butterbean on there?
Joke.
Because he swam it.
Austin.
Butterbean clean.
Eric Jones is who I got for third one.
You think they're going to keep running well?
I just see they seem to be getting better.
They do. I will say that program looks to be getting better.
But I needed a long shot. Actually, I was thinking not Tyler Reddick, the other Ty, the one that still hasn't won a race.
Yeah.
Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs.
Oh yeah,
debated him or not.
How come nobody has mentioned his name as being on the chopping block?
He's not. He's as safe as Austin Dillon is.
Yeah, but Dillon.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Austin Dillon in the playoffs?
Yes.
Is Ty Gibbs?
Yeah. No. Yeah, but Austin's been around a lot longer.
It was Ty in the playoffs last year?
I don't think so.
Oh, the year before?
Well, just give the kid a break. Just stop. His dad is
granddad.
Oh, speaking of that, we did the Mount Rushmore of NFL head coaches, the best head coaches of our era. Kevin, who would you? Chris Lax gave us his, but who is your? And Emma couldn't come up with one. Who's your top five?
Of what? College or professional?
Sorry, I should have said the NFL because they kick off this weekend.
Tomorrow night.
My legendary coach.
Just in our era, the top five Mount Rushmore of coaches.
Tom Landry.
That's one.
I would probably say, Bill Belichick.
Yep.
I would have to say Jimmy Johnson.
Man, I knew this is how much I know my friends. I told Brian, if we ask Kevin, I guarantee you he puts both Landry and Jimmy Johnson in the top five of all time, for God's sake.
Yep.
He didn't even defend himself. That's just he climbed a hill.
I'm just saying, if you watch the documentary and what he had to go up against, I mean, yes, you can compare records to records, but you got to compare, like Jerry Jones said, 365 days of turmoil every year for 30 years. When you have to go up against all of that drama every year, what Jimmy Johnson did, there was no other team that actually went through any type of breakup and divorce and all that just chaotic relationship. So I don't think there was another coach that could have survived all of that.
Yeah.
Barry Switzer.
Yeah, well, he should be in your top five, too. I'm surprised that's not it.
No, he's not. No.
Okay.
I would probably say, oh, man. I'm going to probably go with...
So far, his is Tom Landry and Jimmy Johnson.
And Bill Belichick.
Oh.
Yeah, Bill Belichick.
And Bill
I'm
Parcells.
gonna probably go with
three Cowboy coaches.
No, I'm going to go with my... Oh, man. He didn't win... I'm just going to say he was a damn hell of a coach. But I'm going to say the Steelers head coach.
Chuck Noll?
Brian, our brother-in-law's favorite team, Steelers.
Bill Cowher?
Which one? Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin, Chuck Noll?
Bill Cowher is what I would say.
Wow.
I'd say him.
That's not anybody we had in our list of the other 15.
No, but I will say this about him. He took over for a legend and won.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy Johnson did too.
Yeah.
So did George Seifert.
He sure did.
Yep.
Who was Brian?
Brian had Tom Landry, Bill Walsh, Chuck Noll, Bill Belichick, and Joe Gibbs. And I think I had all y'all's, but I had Andy Reid and I got Joe Gibbs, of course. But the one that I loved putting in there that I didn't know when no one else said is Bill Parcells.
Bill Parcells, for sure. Yeah.
Well, you know who my fifth one is? Don Shula.
That's who Chris Lax had.
Yeah. He won a lot of games.
Sure did. So that's my top five.
You know, there's some guys we missed too. Dan Reeves. He was with the Falcons and the Broncos. He was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What
Marv Levy.
I mean,
we did mention Marv.
Yeah. Shoot.
Oh, hey, you're forgetting about the main man in NASCAR.
I said Joe Gibbs.
Joe Gibbs was in ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Gibbs. What about John Madden? Can't leave him out.
Oh,
he just had the one, right?
He
Although
had one, but I mean, he was a great coach.
Dick Vermeil.
Yeah, Dick Vermeil won at the Eagles, and he didn't win at the Eagles, but he won with St. Louis.
Yeah, he lost to Tom Flores. Tom Flores was a great coach with Oakland.
Yeah. There's been some good ones. They were legends, man. It doesn't feel like today the ones that are legends are legends.
Correct.
They just feel you're rent-a-coach. You know what I mean?
I tell you, Trent, I tell you one that would have probably surpassed a lot of them that we're talking about if he was not ridiculed and wasn't demoted. And that is, I don't care what anybody says about him. I'm just telling you, John Gruden is a hell of a damn coach.
No doubt.
100%.
100%.
I thought about putting him on my list because I liked him so much. I did mention that he's the only coach that I know that got traded for.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Dude.
He was with the Raiders and got traded to the Bucks?
Yeah, but let's not forget, he wasn't just with the Raiders. He took the Raiders to the Super Bowl, right? No.
Absolutely. No, he took the Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
But then he was on the
Had to
way
play
of
against
taking the Raiders, and when that happened, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he play against the Raiders? Like after the trade? Isn't that who they beat in the Super Bowl?
That's what I thought, because it was Callahan was the head coach. Bill Callahan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
You know who's not one of the best NFL coaches of all time? That dude that replaced Gruden after the guy from Tennessee that went to
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin. Do you remember how bad he was in the NFL? Yeah. It was mainly because his owner actually hated him. You talk about sabotaging a coach.
Yeah.
That owner did all he could. Do you remember how spiteful Lane Kiffin was at the end? That he tried a 72-yard field goal just out of spite?
Yeah. Janikowski, because they had taken him like in the first round draft pick.
I think he was drunk, so they were like, Janikowski was a field goal kicker that would drink with the team.
Hey, in all seriousness, how would the Green Bay Packers not know that Micah Parsons had issues with his back?
Oh, is that what's coming out now?
Oh yeah, he has to have shots before he can even play.
Yeah, it was a L4 and L5, and then, dude, that interview in ESPN with his agent, you could just tell before the interview even started, he's sitting up there spewing, going, what am I going to say now? What kind of lie am I going to tell right here and all? If I would have a representative representing me making deals, I would have fired that guy a long time ago.
The guy that just made you $147 million?
Dude, he is no less than a car salesman at a used car lot.
You got him a hell of a lot of money,
Michael
Kevin.
Parsons.
Hey, what did y'all feel about the trade?
I hated the trade, and then when I found out that he had back issues, I thought, my God, somebody had to have known that.
I mean, I thought it was a great trade. I thought it was a Herschel Walker type trade. Not quite type that, but you didn't go to the Super Bowl with him. You didn't go to the Super Bowl with him last year. If you can get a couple of first rounders out of it, that's pretty good.
Trent, I agree with you 100%, brother.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch these last two episodes of the Dallas Cowboy Netflix special, though. Because
it's epic, dude. I've watched them all.
Yeah, I watched the first four, and I've had to gut my way through it because of all the damn winning, and it's just driving me crazy. Although I love Dion, I will admit that. I love him no matter what, but I had to
Brian,
gut through.
have you watched it all?
Oh, yeah. Out of all of them, Charles Haley is the one that just scared me the most.
I love
that
him.
That dude is weird.
How about Barry Switzer going to his house and busting through his door?
Yeah.
And Trent, do you know where that took place, don't you? Like, you know where he's originally from.
Oh, yeah, he's from here, William Campbell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, down in Naruna.
He built a big mansion right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right down there near Bill Campbell.
That guy's he was a nutcase.
Cowtown. Yes, he threw his helmet missed the Jerry Jones is heated by like 6 inches and plastered it into the plaster like 6 inches. It stood in there.
Yeah.
And Jerry's like, Haley, Charles, we don't need to do anything between me or you to make this any more uglier. Like, this is not, we got to calm this down.
To be a Redskin fan, I can tell you I've enjoyed watching it. It's really, and I tell you who I love. I told Brian this. I love how honest it is. And Michael Irvin, I have enjoyed to no end. I mean, you can see why they won, is that dude had that motor.
Yeah. I would like to see a documentary on the Redskins right now of the innards of Dan Snyder.
Yes. That would be a good one to actually see the dysfunction.
Yeah.
I'm heading there this weekend, Kevin. Going to tailgate. Got the Redskins and Giants this weekend.
Oh, you're going?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So what is
you're gonna have to give me some.
So the knock on FedEx Field, I don't even know what it's called now, but is that it's a really, really crappy place.
Always has been.
Have you've been there before? Mm-hmm. Is it really as bad as they say it is?
I never went to RFK, but FedEx is just blah. It's just plain.
Oh.
There's nothing special to it.
Speaking of that, did you know
what the world's going on up there in Philadelphia where they're telling people no, bring a bunch of cars because the transit's not working and they're not being able to ship people in there. They want you to just come and carpool and
I don't know.
Don't bring nothing extra.
Don't know.
Yeah, you got to look it up.
We got to wrap it up. Emma's got to go home.
Yep, I got to go.
So
have a
Trent,
work
the next 6 weeks I've got my extended class education classes full. So what I'm going to say is next week, instead of y'all doing the NFL, why don't you do the top 5 college coaches next week? And I'll text you who my top 5 is.
Okay. Chris can send us that too. I love that he sends us his pre-picks before the show. College coaches. That's pretty good too.
Yep, college coaches.
All right. So you're not on next week?
Nope, I can't. I got to start my classes.
For the next 6 weeks, it's like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, at least you made me laugh as hard as I've ever laughed at damn climbing the hill.
Maybe we'll have Emma's sister on. South Carolina, what's her name?
Sarah.
South Carolina Sarah.
Carolina Sarah.
Sarah.
We could get Bill from Cross Lanes back.
SCS, South Carolina Sarah.
All right, buddy.
Toodaloo.
Well, y'all keep it between the ditches.
All right, bitches.
Too far.
Later.
All right. Toodaloo.
It literally says Woody Watts, Pennsylvania.
That's still bothering her. Technology, damn it.
Oh, so to end the show today, because of the NFL, I said that I was going to try to play clips that maybe Emma and like my son has heard me talk about, but he probably doesn't know what it is. Whenever we say the word playoffs, we do that every single time, and people would go, Playoffs? What the hell is that talking about? Emma, have you ever heard this clip?
Nope.
Ah, I love it. I love when she gets to hear it. So it's a short one, but you'll like that. So this is Jim Mora at a post-game conference. He's another kind of a legend coach.
Yeah.
You know, he was never, did he ever win a Super Bowl? I don't think he ever won a Super Bowl, but man, he was always up there.
Yep.
Just couldn't win the big game. I guess everybody have a good week.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Well, I'll start off by saying this. Do not blame that game on the defense, okay? I don't care who you play, whether it's a high school team, a junior college team, a college team, much less an NFL team. When you turn the ball over 5 times, 4 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, 3 others in field position to set up touchdowns, you ain't going to beat anybody I just talked about. Anybody. All right? And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked. You know, You can't turn the ball over 5 times like that. Holy crap. I don't know who the hell we think we are when we do something like that. Unbelievable. 5 turnovers. One of them, we've thrown 4 interceptions for touchdowns this year. That might be an NFL record. That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful to perform like that. Pitiful. What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.